What's in this video? This. Let's learn. We're inside the first-person template. The gravity gun mechanic is basically a telekinesis mechanic. So I'll set this up directly inside the character blueprint. Because setting up a weapon system, picking it up from the ground, animation, pose, etc. would make the video too long. I'm opening the character blueprint. I'll keep it fast and clear. If anything is unclear or you have suggestions, say so in the comments. In the event graph, I right-click on empty space. I add the left mouse button event. From its pressed pen, I call line trace for object. The idea, draw a line from start forward to end and apply logic to whatever the line hits. We'll set start to the world position of the first-person camera, then draw the line forward from the camera's facing direction. Let's code it. I drag and drop the first-person camera. From its output pin, I call getWorldLocation. From the same output, I call getWorldRotation, then from that return value, I call getForwardVector. Now we have the camera's world position, its rotation, and its forward vector. From getForwardVector, I call multiply. From getWorldLocation, I call add. That way we combine location and direction. I hook that into the end value. I hook getWorldLocation into the start value. Our line trace setup is ready. The distance to end depends on what value you feed into multiply. I'll use a fairly large value. This pattern is used almost everywhere. Hopefully the logic is clear. On the line trace for object output, I add a branch and connect return value to condition. In the components panel, I add a physics handle and drag it in. From its output, I call grab component at location with rotation. I connect the execution input to the true pin. From the out hit pin on line trace for object, I call break hit result. As you see, there are lots of options on it. Each can be used to build different mechanics. For now, we care about the component the line hit. I connect hit component to the component pin. From hit component, I call getWorldLocation and hook it to location. You probably see why. I won't explain every single thing or we'll drag this out. If anything's unclear, ask in the comments. From the execution pin, I call setTimerByEvent. I set time to 0.01 and looping to true. This effectively acts like an event tick. Every 0.01 seconds, we check if we're still holding. Let's put it that way for now. I create a variable of type timerHandle. I set it after setTimerByEvent and connect the return value. From the event pen, I add a custom event. From that, I add setTargetLocation. For new location, we'll build the same pattern as in the line trace math. I'll just copy and paste it. Let's add a Boolean variable. Wire it in and set it to true. That gives us the basic grab system. Hit compile and test. What? Oh, right. We added line trace for object but didn't specify which object types. From object type, call makeArray. Choose physics body. Now the grab system is ready. Add a cube to the scene. My material has been overly shiny for 3 videos. Let me tone it down so it doesn't fry our eyes. Make sure the object has simulate physics enabled. Otherwise, even Thanos couldn't budget. Play and test. Where did it go? We're grabbing at the very end of the line trace. Let's reduce that value. This value is how far from us the object hovers while held. Try again. Yup, we've got telekinesis now. We do, but it just stays there. How do we drop it? Let's do that. On released, add a branch. Drag in the update timer variable. Call isValidTimerHandle and connect return value to condition. From true, call releaseComponent. The target must be the physics handle. Set the Boolean variable to false, and that's it. Hit compile and test. Now we can drop it. Do you realize how big the thing we just built is? Even right now, you could build all kinds of games and systems. Clean the map, stack cubes, and try to build a tower without dropping them, whatever. It's up to you and your creativity. But this video is about the gravity gun mechanic. The whole point is not just holding and placing, but yeeting enemies. Let's add that. I was going to do it off the released pen, so when you let go, it would launch. But let's keep that and instead launch when you press another key while holding. Right mouse button will launch. From hit component, call add impulse. I connect it from the pressed pen. I set how hard it launches forward. I'll breeze through this so I don't repeat the same steps again. I set V-change to true. From the execution pin, I call clear and invalidate timer by handle. I wire the timer variable into handle. Set the launch distance value. Hit compile and test. Right. You see why? Take a guess. We launch the object, but we're not releasing it. On right-click, we need to release first, then launch. I copy release component and wire it like that. Before that, add a control branch and hook condition to the Boolean variable. Test again. Yes, now it launches. And you can still stack a tower if you want. Quick recap of what we did. We pressed the key, traced forward from the camera, and filtered for physics body objects. We grabbed the hit object, maintained it over time, controlled it, and set its distance. When we released the key, we stopped grabbing. While grabbed, we launched it with the specified force. Let's also try the arena shooter template. If you want to launch characters, add pawn to the make array pin. One sec, I'll quickly dress the scene and be right back. Phew, how's that? This is pretty fun, by the way. I might reinstall the game. Congrats, you can now give a gentle warning to people who treat you with no respect.
For example, those who watch a video that took so much effort to make, but don't subscribe.